Hello, everyone. Rick here of Rough Rider Talk Radio. Hey, listen, we're uploading a podcast, but Blue Collar Vinny was on a mobile device, has some technical difficulties. You can still make out the gist of what we're saying for the first few minutes, but once we get that worked out, I can't edit it out, and I'm not going to take it out. It's good content, and we're going to leave it in there. Thank you in advance. Rough Rider Talk Radio back on the air. Rough Rider Ricky and Blue Collar Vinny.
Hey, how are you? How's everybody?
Doing all right, buddy.
Yeah.
A long time no hear from.
Yeah. No hear from.
I guess it takes some bullshit artificial intelligence crap going on in the world to get us back on the air.
Oh, yeah, buddy. So
I say that's what we talk about tonight.
Okay. All right. All right. If you see it on TV, Rough Rider Rick, and the people that's listening, it's coming your way. Now, Rick, you can tell about an article I sent you back from what year was it? 1964?
1963, about a
with
cell
a
phone?
telephone where the company says, here, everybody's going to talk.
It was a flip phone.
Yep.
Right?
And they said they were working on the technology, and you know, when they had it, well, that company went out of business.
A little tough guy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess speaking a little Babbitt there, I guess you have to say that he's creating a little YouTube sensation there. Right?
Yeah, not knowing that you stole one of my videos.
And when did you see that?
Today, somehow, some way, I was dicking around the site, and oh, look what here! But you know, the guy told me my last 100,000 views, man, and I'm sitting there going, shit. My dog got more than what he's got total, and I'm going, my dog. That's where he's got all the views.
That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
It was a good one.
So did you see my polar bear? My ice sculptor? That's cranking for me.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
I posted we were downtown Eustis for Party in the Park. So, all right, so let's get back to this artificial intelligence. It really didn't catch my eye until you talked to me about that Joe Rogan podcast, right? I mean, you were spewing, some details before that, sending me articles, but when you talked to me about that Joe Rogan podcast and then I did some research on that, that was some pretty effed up shit, man. Because now who's to say they just don't do that for any person in the world, and then they come knocking at your door, 50 robots, and they take you and they put you in a fucking cell and you have no idea where you're at or what's going on. And nobody knows where you're at. And they don't care because they're trying to wipe out humanity anyway.
Okay, now these robots, they're put on it. They'll have skin.
Okay, I really didn't catch what you said.
I said the robots that they're going to put on the streets will have, person like, they won't look like those robots jumping up and down on the boxes.
They're going to look like humans.
Yeah, humanoids.
There you go.
Pretty out there.
Yeah, I don't think
they're out there on the street. People from the...
They're out there where?
People on the other side.
What?
People from the other side.
What other side?
Dude, outer space, man. the third outer world.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I think you got to go back to the AirPods. How's that working for you now?
I got to turn them on. Hold on. Good to go, bro. There you go.
There you go. So Lockheed Martin talks about how they want to use AI to protect our soldiers and everything, but they don't say how they're going to do that. They don't lay out what AI is going to do to help. Is it going to help with better intelligence? Is it going to help with
You'll have better
what's it going to be?
Right.
Right.
So you got,
but I don't know
better intelligence.
If there's going to be anything else.
Okay, 2. Okay. You saw how they were working on that freaking laser, right? So you can shoot that out of space, man, and just like it said, man, precision to target. You know, they probably take you out sitting in your room right now through the window, man, with that thing.
Yeah, see, that's the technology I need at my bug out facility, is that red through walls crap that I can see somebody in the tank driving down the road that I'm going to be taking them out with.
Last night I was watching Tucker Carlson on Fox Nation about his new upcoming episodes, right? So he had this guy, he was a firefighter, but he was also back at 9/11. And, you know, he was trying to warn people stuff like this was coming, and to pack a survival pack, you know? So he took us, you know, on a tour, you know, to his place, and, you know, he showed us his bag, you know, batteries, rope, you know, told you how many days of water you need to have with you, how many days of food you need to have with you, the type of food to carry with you. He goes, yeah, man. He goes, go on my website. He goes, I can make you a complete list of a survival pack. He goes, where you're good 3 to 4 days out there. Right? And I'm looking at, so Deb's going, okay, we need that for the tornado pit. I go,
yeah, that's it, man. You need that in a tornado pit. 3 to 4 days. That's your picture, baby.
Yeah, we did the inside of the house today, man. Floor, stuff like that. Yeah. So anyway, so Tucker Carlson had that guy, and he says, you know, he goes, because it's coming. He goes, it's coming. He goes, you know, he goes, he goes, it's just coming. He goes, you see it, right? And then there was this lady that lived in Nebraska, right? And you know, she lives on the land. She's a chick, man, with her 4x4. You know, man, she'll put it out there for the night and build her a fire. But what she is she's saying, yeah, man, she's going to government, and they come for my gun. She goes, they're going to have to take me out. She goes, I'm not giving up my gun. She's going to hook. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's the same. That's the same with every gun-toting American. You're gonna have to pry it out of our dead fucking hands.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
then they had this dude who was an
Absolutely, I'm one of them.
MMA fighter, right? You know, and I didn't know this till last night when I saw it. That this dude, Dana White's his name, right? GCF guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I've heard of him.
he has,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, there's no hush stuff on any of his guys. They can say whatever they want when they want about whatever they want, who they want, and whatever. You know, he's the only sport that's not
Right.
political, right? So he had one of his fighters, right, come out of his trailer, right, and he goes, let me tell you, he goes,
Yeah.
these fucking people in the White House now, they need to be arrested and tried for treason for what they're doing to the American people. And he just went on and on and on and on, right? So I'm looking this dude up, right? They said this year he'll be, you know, he'll make 1.5 million this year, right? And I said to Debbie, I said, now look at how he lives. He lives in the woods in a trailer. And I says, and he's banking some serious cash, right?
Well, seriously, you know, you have to think about the way that things might happen and the way it might go down, and then
That's
what's going to be
exactly
best
right.
for you in your situation, and what you need to do to handle your family and everything. And I think big cities, I think, are going to be a thing of the past, and it's going to be more rural. I don't think people off grid. I think they had the best ideas, and that was to prepare, you know, some time ago.
You
We
know,
may be coming late in the game,
but like
you know, realistically. I don't know. I don't know when it's really going to go south, but I've had taken the necessary steps, and I'm proceeding with creating a safe space for me to get to and be off grid, but be able to sustain life, right? Live. I mean, not just be there and be like, okay, man, I'm going to have to go back to whatever because I didn't make it sustainable forever. Right? Well, man, 12 months. I got 12 months to do it. That's my thing, man. 12 months.
12 months. All right. So, anyways, AI.
Yeah.
What this thing
That's what I'm
can do,
thinking.
Rick, it's, you know, you got two versions. Yeah, you got
Chatbot,
two ways that this
GPT.
thing works. You know, I tried to send it to you so you can, you know, pull it up and read it. One version, okay, you know, it'll only evolve as you make it evolve. Okay. And any other version of it is automatically just gonna just pull fucking information everywhere. Your data from your phone, your computers, this guy, your neighbor across the street, his business, and it's just
there's Broski, there's no choice now. It's that way.
All right.
That's the way everybody's pushing for it to be. So it's one way.
China's is about
what they need to do.
More advanced than ours right now. They were saying they're artificial.
Oh no, China has more restrictions and hesitations than the United States does. Right? No, I did some fact checking.
He had some other guy there sucking his cock today, fucking saying, "Yeah, man, I'll use your money."
Yeah, see, this is the thing. She doesn't want artificial intelligence running him out.
Use it to his,
are you kidding me?
He uses it to his advantage.
He can't control that. You can't, dude. You can't. No. There is no. That's the whole thing. You can't harness it once it gets going.
Okay, but
right, you can't control it.
He made it.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's going to take out all the world leaders. Chatbot.
My
What do you
God.
mean? No, he didn't. Dude, Bill Gates made it. Are you blind to that? He invested, I can't tell you how
Okay.
many billions in it and continues to put billions in it. And it was in the
Understand.
article that you sent me. So
China's
obviously you didn't even read that. Bill Gates is the
okay.
leader in his
All
company
right.
that he backs right
All
now,
right.
hands down,
Pull up the
in
no
AI,
company. Pull up
research
no.
and development.
China no. Just
Pull
fact
up
check
what?
no. NOE.
I did fact check Chi and chatbot in artificial intelligence, and yeah,
Okay.
they're doing the research on it, but
Okay.
they are very
Okay.
hesitant, just like Elon
All right.
Musk is. Absolutely. Chi wants to be the
Yeah.
leader. He doesn't want chatbot being the leader. You can't
Okay.
harness chatbot
All right.
once you cut it loose, man. It's
You
done.
guys heard me say it today. Just saying in the future when you said, "Well, that guy was right, man," on the on Rough Rider fucking AI guy.
What, that Chi? That Chi's the leading
Yeah,
forefront?
he's got it.
He wants it? Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
Hang on. Let's do
Yeah, I
some
think
fact
it's
checking.
called
You
no.
said gnome?
Not spelled like that.
Like the garden gnome? Hang on, let's see. All right.
Because China's
Why
got
China?
like a super hyper.
I traveled to China.
Super hyper something artificial intelligence system. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are you watching? The Meatloaf thing? Yeah, Mom Meatloaf.
Who, me? Yeah, Joni's watching Avatar water thing. I was in there watching it too. That's why I told you 15 minutes, because I had to get to a stopping point. So yeah, this AI stuff is really something to be. This my views on it.
I was going to tell you another good spot to bug out. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was saying this AI thing.
Just pay attention to it. Just pay attention to it, man.
It just needs to be.
That's all you got to do, bro. Pay attention. See what's going down. Read what you got. Don't let it catch you off guard. So, but anyways, I was looking today, man. You got that place out in Arizona in the desert where they park all those airplanes, right?
Yeah,
Well, all the dead airplanes that are recently put out there are like, there's nothing wrong with them, and they're thinking about taking them out and putting them back up in the sky. Yeah, but I don't see that.
Seriously? So you're telling me somebody that knows how to fly a jet and has some fuel can go out there and fucking
the airline
wire it up
companies are
and
talking
roll
about
out?
taking them back and using them again, but I don't see that.
Right, but I'm saying since they're out there,
it's a bug out,
and they're just there, somebody can go there and who knows how to fly a jet, like John Travolta. He can go there, hop in it, hot wire it, and take off. I mean, if they're going to put it back in the fleet, that means it's usable, right? So think about that. Let's get Monroe's pilot, and let's go grab a jet, man.
I'm just telling you it's a good spot to bug out.
Right.
But anyways, and then what do you?
No, I think that's cool as shit. That's a great idea. I don't know. I'm just saying, let's fly it around. It'd be cool as shit. Hey, so listen, no, there was a movie. Oh, hey, that movie with Ryan Reynolds when he was the really rich guy and he had those people and they fucking shot everybody up. 6 Guns or something like that. 6 under, 6 down, 6 under. You never seen that? Oh man, you'd love it. It's a great flick. It's action, shoot 'em up, kill everybody. And what he does is he would get these people and he would go in and, wipe out bad people, do this kind of shit. And his home base, his office and stuff was out there. And he had one of the jets set up, man. So that is a pretty cool idea. That's better than my bug out place. Park the RV right next to a 747.
You don't even
bring the car hauler with a bunch of fucking materials and convert them inside.
You'll find some fucking
hell yeah, man.
jet that's already been fucking redone up on the insides, man. It's not just going to be jetliners. Well, you'll have like those 747s with the upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Man, it seems like 7,000 people.
The Airbus
not in a 747, broski.
Ah, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, man. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Africa. I was listening on the local news tonight that there's 1,000 troops that were saying goodbye today at the Paycom Center because they're getting ousted there. They're going to Africa tomorrow.
Where they go?
For a year. I don't know.
For what?
And over somewhere else, man. They're shooting at our fucking what do you call it, man? What's a call it places over there overseas? Our embassies. Hey, yeah.
Embassies?
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, this world's going down in her. And then I was listening, how, in the event of a Chinese takeover of Taiwan, they says it will be very easy by air assault, but they says, China runs all these boats into Taiwan, these ships into Taiwan, right? And they says they're just filling them up with fucking people. So when it's time to take over, they already got soldiers there. Come on, man. That's what they're saying. They're saying that could be could be just an easy fucking takeover. And then you got somebody threw a bomb at the Japan Prime Minister today trying to take his ass out. What happened?
That was North Korea. North Korea sent a fucking missile over Japan.
Bomb at the fucking guy on the streets, a pipe bomb. At the Prime Minister of Japan, yeah.
Ah, no way. Wow. Maybe they're not happy with the way he's, dealing with John Kim of North Korea. I don't even know if that's his name. Am I saying his name right? I don't know.
What do you call him?
The Kim guy from North Korea.
Kim Young? No, his name's not
John Kim.
It's not John. Come on.
Come some young guy.
I told you that. You and your Chinese.
Chinese. Nobody's saying anything about the Chinese.
Hey, man, so look, man, I told you, man. Did I not tell you? That's it, man. It's it. Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, the eye?
That's it.
What's up with that, man?
All right. So look a little swollen still?
Yeah. Not really. Where'd you get all that extra skin for the eyelid, man? Where'd that come from? Seriously, would you stretch it out? What are you at the gym? Are you at the gym working out the eyelids, babe? Huh?
I know, but as soon as
there you go.
Start, next thing you know.
Oh yeah, as soon as you stop the ads, gone. Hey, what about the broski? Bailing out.
Man, you don't know what
last minute on the.
That's good about the guy's kid, man.
You
Saying,
think?
man, let me have some water. Which about my text, man? Hey, man, so when they let her go home. But that's good, though, man. That's good.
Yeah, nice.
They prematurely didn't pull.
I'm happy for him. You know?
No, exactly. They did not.
No.
Like I says, man,
Right. Yeah.
the prayers work, bro. Yeah, worked for you. They work.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Now you got to throw some at Denise.
Ooh, yeah.
This stuff I'm going through is just like minor stuff. Wait till I have a big one, then you can say some prayers, man. You can't say.
I don't know. Okay, so let's get back to this bug out thing, man. So what do you think?
All right.
What do you think we should do? You saw pictures.
All right.
Right. We don't need to talk about anything. So let's go back to your thing about.
Okay. You know, I mean, this dude's a big dude. Okay. He says, look, and he goes, you're going to have to be able to survive in the field. Okay. He goes, 9/11. He goes, look, man, he goes, all these people were stuck in their houses, weren't prepared. He goes, if they would have had a fucking survival bag, they could have made 3 days. You know, and then, you know, shit would have been better. You know, but on and on and on. But he said that when you're in the field, you know, and then he had his big old knives. Okay. He had his Garmin radios, 2 of them. Okay. Right. He had the tactical gear, rain fucking gear. Okay. He said carry 3 different ways to make a fire. Okay. 3 different methods of making a fire to ignite a fire. And I says, yeah, very important. Everybody brings lighters. Yeah, right. Yeah, now you're fucked. So, you know what? Good point. I mean, yeah. So he says, you know, he goes, canned food. He goes, you can get this stuff here in the bag. Right? He's looking at it. He goes, you can make a meal. This bag lasts you for a breakfast, lunch, or breakfast, dinner meal, or dinner, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, however, breakfast, dinner. He goes, one bag can last you for the day. And he goes, it's lightweight, easy to carry in the backpack. He goes, depending on the situation. He goes, if you're on the run all the time, he goes, if you're on foot, he goes, man, he goes, get in the woods. He goes, you know, if you got to get up and move the next day, he goes, just make you a tarp. He goes, find you a nice tree area. He goes, set the 4 corners, you know, and then that's it. And of course, if you're in a car, it's a lot different because you got supplies. I got to start looking for a roof carrier for my car.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be stationary. I'm going to be in the woods, but in a shelter in the woods. I'm not going to need to be mobile.
Yeah, what do you think?
So, what I was thinking, as to what you were saying, is probably if I'm there, then, you know, Ron comes, you come, right? We probably should then be try and cover the 4 corners, you know, the perimeter, and just do searches from, you know, each of us just got to cover one zone of the property, right?
Cabin in each area.
And then, you know, have some type of retreat, you know, back into the center of the property, you know, underground, and maybe have access to it from each of, you know, the 4 posts.
Sure.
right? You following me without having to get
Sure.
too graphic, right?
I can't see.
All right, there you go.
I gotta.
Why can't you see?
Yeah, I'm
What's
trying to
going on?
look at
You
something.
all right?
Yeah, okay, this is good. Like I said, don't worry about it.
All right, so this is my thing of doing this. Is I'm gonna want to do it no matter what, no matter if you guys are in or out. I'm gonna want to do it, and I'll just travel to each of the outposts myself on the property. Every couple days. Do some recon,
Right.
have some trail cams, right? Not Wi-Fi trail cams, just trail cams that burn to a little SD card, right? And then run the SD card and see what's been going on. Any activity, animals,
Hey, stay right there.
people.
Well,
anything.
I can talk to you. I got my.
Do I need to be concerned?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
That
Now, dude.
I can travel, that since I'm be retired and just taking care of my property, I would be able to just do a daily routine, man.
Like I said, we'll come out.
Right?
Not like I'm going to move out there right away. In the event of, I still got, leases and paperwork tied up on this place,
Yeah. Whatever. But I'm thinking, probably like 1,000 square foot, so that would be like what, 25 by 100, 40. Nah, maybe 1,000's too big. Like 700 square foot.
For what?
An outpost.
Okay.
An outpost on the four corners of the property.
Right.
All right. Still back in the woods, covered,
Right.
good cover. And you know what? I've been watching these guys that do some stealth camping, like right next to Home Depot, in the retention pond areas and stuff like that. And they got this really cool camouflage netting that they just put up in between the trees. And then they get out and they go up into the Home Depot parking lot and walk down, where they're at and show the camera shining down at their little tent area. And you can't tell, you can't see it. So then when the security guard is going around at night, he can't even see. Doesn't even know. Shining lights and stuff. And now, if the guy's got the fire going, then yeah.
Now that, hey, man, it's going to be down to 40 tonight. So,
see, you should be outside as much as you can.
Yeah, we had 30.
It was 93 degrees today, bitch. I'd give my left nut for 40 degrees. Hey, look at your thing. Look at
no, it's my cigarette. Here's my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, we'll get hammered by the LBGT.
I don't pay attention to it. So, yeah, man. So the thing did its own Joe Rogan podcast, had its own fake guest. So maybe that could be our
That's funny.
Man. Just have ChatGPT, man. ChatGPT fucking do a podcast with us, man, and have him make us go viral. Let him be in. You got to send him a link. or Neuralink. I don't know, but think about it.
How do I do that? I'll have to do it on a computer that I really don't care about because I would not want GPT in my house, man.
He'd be in at that point, and he'd be in on mine too because we're linked.
Jesus Christ, okay, so I'm working for the Chinese and now I got a chatbot in my house, man.
I'm gonna come home.
I'm betting 1,000.
Be on the old lady's phone betting my old lady.
Yeah. He'll be sending me pictures, man. You should just kill yourself. Look at what you're doing right now.
It's GBT.
You recognize this guy?
Walk in the door, I hear noises. What's going on?
She thinks he's God.
And you let him in my house.
Okay.
Because we wanted to take our podcast to the next level. He's in there turning on my stove, drying my clothes. Come on, man, give it a break. Well, my shit's on. And then the guy's talking to me through my Amazon. Did you watch The Five yesterday?
Yeah.
So they were talking about artificial intelligence, right? So Jesse goes, I don't understand it. I don't want to know nothing about it. He goes, I don't know how this thing can take over. And Gutfield goes, well, here you got this kind, and then you got this kind. This kind will just take in information. And you know what, Jesse? I'm going to tell it how to make a ham sandwich. Or I want it to make it a ham sandwich. Make
yeah. I did see
and
that.
Jesse, it'll take
ham
everybody
sandwich.
Everything's ham sandwich. He's the only one left.
Are your ears like too small for those things?
Look, you see it? He did it again.
Oh yeah, it's dropped. Look at that chubby cheeks, man. Look at that.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. Oh my God, that was better. Hey, so I'm really.
Man, you just got to watch and see what happens, man. Every day, see what happens. Stay out of it. Just stay out of its lane.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, right? Just get to my own little sector.
Stay in your lane, man.
That I can control and not cause any fucking troubles, man.
The compound.
Just keep off.
Compound.
Keep off the airways and just protect my shit.
When do you come out? Do I got to come tell you it's good to come out?
No. I'll have all the necessary means to follow what's going on.
How's you're going to say
with being off radar?
See your brother? I'm going to say, say who? Rick Eustace?
Well, what you're going to have to do is somebody else out there is going to have a ham radio.
I said, what do you guys look? Right? I said, what are you looking for, Rick Eustace? And they're going to say, no. Who's Rick Eustace? Yeah.
Rick Eustace. Nick Memphis' brother.
I was telling Deb.
Jen said
she got a good code. She goes, why? I says because this Chat GBT made a phone call to this parent's house and asking for $1 million ransom because they had the kid because they used the kid's voice as Exhibit A as they did Josh Rogan's. And the kid was going, Mommy, it's not my fault, Mommy. I didn't know, Mommy. And the guy took the phone going, yeah, I need $1 million.
Okay. I do need to clarify something. It's Joe Rogan, not Josh.
My bad.
Sorry, Joe. a little bit of the THC there,
your
Bill.
show, man. Apologize in person. Yeah, bring us on the show.
My bad, Joe.
Apologize in person. You can reach out to.
Right, code. Finish the story with Deb.
So I was
code.
So I said,
Chatbot,
if you get a phone call from, me or Dominic or the kids, man, and we sounding desperate or shit, she goes,
yeah,
what's your
got
code?
a code,
I said,
man.
Vic.
Got a code.
She goes, okay, who am I? I said, you're Deb Edmond. I says, when we travel, that's how people will know where we're at is by our last names. We'll change it to the wherever city we're at. So if we're like in, Memphis, we could be, Vic and Deb Memphis. It's that way everybody knows, man, hey, that's last where they were known last to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, Memphis.
If
that's right. That's the code, right? Mary Rose.
If
What's Ricky's last name?
If you're in Yakima, Washington, man, you're
Boom.
Yakima. Joni Yakima.
Rick Yakima.
Yakimas. Hey, you know what else, man?
Yakima.
You gotta make it to, maybe get the mobile home or your trailer, your camper, man, and take it to Alaska and back.
Before we, while we still can.
Man, after we're all set up, after everything's set up and stuff, you know what? And then if shit's going down, man, we'll fucking go to that lady's fucking airport, man, and we'll stay out there because she's got cabins. Hey, look, lady, there's, the lady that has the runway on her properties, the fat lady. And she's always working on the runway because she's got these people, they fly in and rent her cabins for bear hunting. You ever watch that? That Alaska stuff?
Oh, you're
Alaska
talking in
show.
Alaska.
Yeah, man. Well, you ought to watch it, man, because some of those people, man, what they do on their property, man, with the stuff that's on their property. When you clear out to it, you can't do it, man. You'd have to have, the guys go. After you pull down the trees and stuff, man, just have them make you a log cabin, man. It's a nice log cabin. What do you mean you don't know? That's what these people do in Alaska.
We'll have to see.
Springtime comes, man, they hurry up, they do that, they go hunt and get their food ready for the winter, man. And then in the wintertime, they're building the inside of their place, man. Yeah. I mean, like you, man, it's going to get cold, man, so you got to make sure you got firewood and all that stuff. You're going to have to cut, man. I can't swing an axe.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. I got to remember. Don't want to draw attention to myself with, chainsaws and stuff.
But no, man.
I wonder when I would be a best time to do the chainsaw.
Well, you got all the way, you also got to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, time of day. Time of day.
Remember, you got late sunlight. For now. But anyways, you also got to remember their chief. If your property's really dry,
what, chief?
Watch for fire.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do outdoor fires.
It's just a spark.
I wouldn't do outdoor fires. Yeah. Well, then that would suck. Yeah, I'd have to have some type
maybe
of.
You'd get lucky and there's a hydrant, off the side of the road on that piece of your property or something, And, and you know what? There's probably, I'm sure you can pipe into a water line where you don't have to have a well. You don't want to pay for that.
Zippy, it's off grid. It's off grid. Home slice. Man, I don't want to be relying on the man. What happens if the man ain't around anymore? And then I'm out of water. And then I can't get a well. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Right? That
What are
shouldn't
you
be
gonna do about
good.
gold?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or silver.
Gold. I'm gonna buy silver first. Yeah. I'm gonna buy $1,500 worth. See what this guy does is he gets people to do it, and 1,000 coins cost 20, like spot price, like Don does with metal, right? Just like what you do with metal. The guy goes, "Hey man, what are you going to give me a ton?" You're going to look and go, "I'm going to give you $240 a ton," right? You look and see what the spot price is right then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right on the spot. What's the price? So that's what this guy does with gold and silver. He looks it up and he goes, "Hey man, this is what it's going to cost you." So he said a bag of 1,000 coins
how many
costs
pounds?
$21,000. Or excuse me,
Right.
24,000. Sorry, 24,000. And then hold on. And then he said what he does is he gets clients, and he has one client that can do 15 grand. So he called the guy that I'm going to do some work for, and he put him on the phone with me, and he goes, "Hey, you got 9 grand. You can be the other guy." I go, "No, I ain't got 9 grand." I go, "But I want to do something." So, he told me to talk with the wife and figure out what we can do. And, we'll jump in at that rate. So now the weight of it, I don't know. It's spread out between quarters, dimes, and nickels, half dollars,
Commercial last night
and shit.
where they were running a promo on a 25-pound bag of silver.
Yeah, and what was the
You had to call the number.
the price? Do you know?
It was like
That's how they get you. Yeah, well, I mean, you got to buy the whole bag through that company, not unless you go out and get
right.
yourself the people, and then you divvy it up when it comes in. Blah
Right,
blah
but
blah.
it did, man.
I mean, it's not worth it. It's not worth anything more than what you're paying for it, right? All you're doing is getting a different currency that's going to be valuable to use, right?
The gold market, I think, is
versus
up like
the dollar
right now.
Yeah, but you got to have you also got to have gold that you can distribute. You can't have a fucking 10-ounce gold bar. How you going to cut that up and spend it, right? So you got to have coins, right? That you go to the market, you go wherever, and you take 10 gold coins with you, and that's how you buy your shit.
All right, man. So now you're sounding like
10 silver
Keanu
pieces
Reeves in the movies. What's the name of those movies? John Wick. Yeah, because that's how he pays with the gold coins.
Well, that's like you always say. It happens in the movies first, right? Then it gets rolled out. Then it gets rolled out to the public.
It sure does. Yeah.
I don't know. I just, it just, I'm going to have some cash. I want to have some silver.
Right.
Have, a little bit of gold.
Right.
And whatever happens. It's all worth whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? It's still my money, and it's not going to lose value.
No, I only got one.
Right? Yeah, I got those. But they're not. It's such a small amount of gold in mine. It ain't worth shit. But so,
okay,
that's where I'm at.
Amen.
A little bit of cash, a little bit of silver, a little bit of gold, and make sure all my shit's paid for.
Yeah. Yeah, my shit's paid for.
That's where I'm at.
I ran.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good. Hey man, that knife I got is just super nice, man. I just like it. It's like it's heavy, right? It's heavy. It's got that spring assist on the blade, man. Super nice. And you know what else I fucking love? It's the first knife that I ever bought that the blade is actually fucking sharp on it, right? First knife I ever bought. I've bought hundreds of knives, man. Nice ones, cheap ones. And this knife wasn't expensive at all. I mean, cool. Really nice.
Just got the thing on the end where you can break a window. Man.
Just saying.
There you go.
Absolutely, there, Zippy. Yes, it does, man. That's cool. Hey, you know what else I was thinking? You know what would be super cool? Is, you know, if we did do the property and shit, right? And not in our living spaces, right? But, you know, have a little place to make weapons.
Knives and shit.
Right? You know, get some steel and everything, and, you know, get our wood stoves, man, cooking and heating up, melting the metal and stuff. And, yeah.
Man. It'll take forever to heat the fucking metal up with that wood. Yeah.
Really?
You kidding me? Okay, yeah.
Well, what did they do in the old days when they made swords there, Zippy?
Still,
how about if we use coal and wood?
Melt the fucking steel.
Well, dude, we can't just
These
burn.
guys
well, I guess if we just do it for
man.
You know what else we need to think?
Propane grill. They use one of those, man, and they just fucking use it to melt the steel, bro. That's it. And then to make the handle. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they make a little small place to get it really hot, and then they put the steel in. It depends how big you want your knife, man. And then I watched.
Hey, so what about bow and arrows, Zippy? How come we don't ever talk about that? Crossbow.
Yeah.
Right? Silent.
Yeah, man.
Close up.
You don't want to go through your fucking property and you end up fucking killing somebody. I was watching on the news tonight, man. I don't know. I think they were. I don't know what city it was. I can't remember. Cops went to the wrong address, right? They were breaking in the house, busted in the guy's house, and the guy's coming down the hallway going, who the fuck is there with his gun? And they saw him, and fucking 3 cops shot him to death, right? And then the fucking cops' bosses on TV apologizing they went to the wrong address.
That's a bummer. Right?